Hi, this is Geshe Michael Roach, and welcome back to our little series of videos to describe how cool it is. If you feel like it, you could take this course that we're offering about how to meditate, how to master your mind. We said a daily meditation practice, this kind of practice, sort of a quiet time, it can increase your productivity, it can make you more calm, and then it can also increase your capacity for emotional connection with other people. And I wanted to talk more about that second idea, that if you have a daily meditation practice or a daily quiet time, which is well-educated quiet time, okay? It's not just sitting down and not talking or something like that. It takes some training, and there are specific techniques that you have to learn. But as you can see in this first picture, you can achieve a real kind of a greater calm, even in the middle of a busy office or in the middle of a crazy family or in the middle of a whole world which is having a COVID. You can maintain your sense of calm and your sense of balance. And, you know, what's the use of being successful in your life? And what's the use of having a nice home life, a nice family, if you feel nervous all the time, if you feel stressed and nervous all the time, if you always feel like you're running a race and you're never quite finishing the race and you're always getting a little bit behind. So I don't know, your quality of life, even if you have money or even if you have a family, even if you have a beautiful house and a nice car, if you don't have some kind of inner calm, I think your quality of life is not good. It's very low. You feel like you're running a race all the time and you're never quite catching up. Okay, in this second picture here, I find my daily quiet time is extremely helpful in meeting deadlines. So I have to meet deadlines all the time. Recently, we booked out my whole year, the whole next year of my work. Every day of my life for the next year is booked out. And so I have tremendous time pressure. I have deadlines to make every day, constantly. Many times every day, I'm being asked to meet a certain deadline or rush something and I'm under that kind of pressure all the time. But I have to say, instead of feeling uncomfortable or instead of feeling kind of stressed out, I feel like I'm riding a rocket ship, you know. I feel so happy, so comfortable. I see the deadlines. I just knock them out one by one. And then I go on to the next one. And I don't feel stressed or I don't feel pressured because of my daily practice. I just feel like it's fun, you know. I feel like, oh, give me another deadline. That would be fun, you know. You don't have enough deadlines for me. And so I feel like I really want to share that skill that I've learned, that technique that I've learned from my teachers over many years of how to meet goals, deadlines, without feeling pressure. Now here's another kind of pressure. This is pressure about the future, you know. So I think all of us, even if we don't talk about it, even if we don't mention it even to ourselves, we all feel some hidden nervousness about what's coming in the future, what's coming next week, what's coming in 6 months, what's coming in 1 year or 5 years, what's going to happen to me, what's going to happen to my family, what's going to happen to my business or even my country. We all have, you can say, future stress. We have stress about not knowing what's coming in the future, and then we worry. And I think we should worry, you know. I mean, strange things happen. You know, nobody could have guessed all this about the COVID and things like that. Things happen. The future is unknown. But I'll tell you, if you meditate every day, if you have a quiet time with technique, then the way you feel about the future is much different. I think a daily quiet time gives you a better sense or a better feeling about what's coming in the future. If you stay quiet a day with some kind of technique, okay, it takes technique, but you can actually look into the future and feel a lot more comfortable knowing what's coming in the future. I'm not saying, you could see the lottery numbers for next week. I'm not saying that. I'm not claiming that. But if you do have a daily meditation practice, you get a sense of the future. You can anticipate problems. You can anticipate things coming up. And you're much more calm, of course. Here's another kind of calmness that you can find, which is with problems. Problems are going to happen, okay? Even if you lay in bed all day and you never do anything, you're still going to get problems, okay? Problems will come to you, even if you hide in your bedroom all day. Much less if you want to be a successful person, if you want to make a difference in your life, if you want to do something big in your life. The bigger you try to do things, the bigger the problems that are going to come to you. And that's, that's just the way it is, okay? I'm telling you, from 50 years of business experience, that problems will come. If you have a daily practice of quiet time, structured quiet time with special techniques that anybody can learn, then this funny thing happens in your mind, and I don't know how to describe it, but problems look like candy to you, Problems look like pastries to you, You see a problem coming up and everyone walks into your room with a very serious face, your office at work, and they all look like somebody died and there's this big problem with a supplier or a customer or something, or there's a big problem in your family somewhere with an uncle or somebody, and everybody's super serious. And if you have a daily meditation practice with technique, if you have learned to meditate with proper technique, problems look like candy to you, and you're just excited. Wow, here's another problem. Wow, let me knock this one out, And it just feels like you're just a boxer and you want to fight with the next guy and you're all excited about it. So if you get this technique, if you can learn this technique, you're going to learn to deal with problems. Here's another kind of calmness you're going to need. Well, what's wrong with this lady, Geshe? What's happening to her? Well, I'll tell you what's happening to her. She's having success, okay? She's happy. Her business is going well. She looks bright. Her skin is cooperating. Her teeth are cooperating. She's well dressed. Everything's going well. And then that becomes a problem, okay? Then we get nervous about that. I don't know about you. But when things are going really magically and my business is running really well and my family life is really, really happy, I don't know, I get this kind of a feeling in my heart like, what's going to go wrong now? What could go wrong now? So I think even success requires a kind of calmness in your mind. Like even being successful, and when things are going good, then you need a meditation practice. You need to keep a kind of calm where you can handle success. I've seen success ruin a lot of people. I've seen many, many people, they have been ruined not by failure, but they were ruined by success. I have seen it in my life. So if you have a daily quiet time, you become one of those elegant people who succeed, and then they just feel their life is smooth and no problems, no trouble. The success continues, and they don't get sidetracked by their success. Their success becomes part of their happiness, and it keeps on going. Lastly, here's another kind of calmness. If you meditate daily, if you have a quiet time every day, that intelligence that comes out of that kind of calmness starts to enable you to understand how life works, okay? I don't know how to say it. Life is like a big, complicated machine. And if you understand the machine, then it works for you like a powerful car. And if you don't understand this complicated machine called life, which means if your mind is not calm enough to really look into the life and look into the world and see how it really works, see how things really work, then if you don't have this ability, you will never be super successful. You might make a little more money, you might be able to collect more money a little bit over your life, you might have a okay family life, but you'll never be like amazingly successful. You'll never be amazingly happy in your family life if you don't have this calm state of mind that can look into reality, the way the world works, and understand how things happen in this world. And this is a kind of universal calmness that a good, well-trained meditation practice can give you. So that's another reason why I hope you might be interested in this upcoming training. And these are many ways in which this kind of training will give you some kind of beautiful, elegant calmness and peace about your life. Not some kind of, I don't know, not like a drug and not like a religious thing, not like that. I'm just saying in a normal life, normal business, normal family, with a little bit of quiet time every morning, well-trained quiet time, you'll just have a tremendous quality of calmness and peace about your life. Okay, see you in the next video.